Hello, it's Machiavelli and I here. And this is how to recruit your own Praetorian Guard. They will be totally loyal to you, obviously, and will handle what people try to do behind your back. You arm them with your authority. But most importantly, they complete the tasks that you give them with commitment, with energy, and with speed. Oh, and of course they accept no delays nor blocking tactics. Every principality needs its own force. So here we are. Let's get on with recruiting it. Where are we exactly? Well, we've dealt with the first 4 steps. If you've not played these videos, you do need to, really. Now, the first one is about getting authority, what things you're going to do, and the autonomy to get on with it. Number 2, it's always worse than you were told it was, so you've got to go undercover. Yeah? Doorstep surprises. That's a nice piece of business, that. I think that's a 6-minute video. You then run your first meeting, absolutely breaking the rules with only the people that you want there. Yeah? You don't add all your enemies together. You don't call it a board meeting, just get on with it. And people leave that meeting scurrying away to make things happen. Your authority is pretty much in place. To reinforce that, you may have to get rid of somebody or a couple of people. This is how you do it. Machiavelli's followers would have used swords and knives. We can't be quite that bad, but we want them to go and go now. So here we are, the final step, recruiting your own Praetorian Guard. The wake is a good place. So when you're making your announcement, I'm really sorry that with effect from 11 o'clock this morning, so-and-so is no longer working here. Yeah? Quite often the cheer goes up when that's announced because they've been holding the company back. But then you can say, right, you 4 were working directly for him. You're now working directly for me. Right. You may have some others there as well. So you can say, right, what I want is you 4 have got the morning, you 3 have got the afternoon. I want you to take me through what you're passionate about. What you want to stop, change, start, create. Could be you do it as a team, you might want to split it between you. It's your half day. And please, please, please don't spend all the time between now and then doing the full Sonny Lumiere keynote PowerPoint presentation. Yeah? The basics, because I'm probably going to say, let's just do it. And that one, of course, what help and support are you going to want from me? You must ask that question. Yeah? The great bosses, the great leaders always do that. Now, some help with them, well, they do to some extent what we've done to get here in these steps. You steal with pride from others, but not just somebody else in your sector. Yeah, what do they do? But get the best in the world at this. Because we don't just want to do benchmarking, which I think is just about best in breed and catch up. We want to end up with something that's really stunning. People will look at it and go, wow. Right. And the other thing I want off you next week is, who do you think will, at the very least, delay you? I want their names. And what you then do is you speak to that person straight away. And you say something like, when my Amy came to see you about so-and-so, she came back with a definite impression of that there'll be delay and problems there. Yeah? That cannot happen. I don't want you becoming part of the problem. I want you to speak to Amy now and say, you've been thinking about it. How can I help you, Amy? So, here we are, and here we are. Loyal, passionate, and armed. Now you can really rock. So, here are some of the things that we've covered in these 5 videos, and there's loads more. And I make no apologies for using the original Machiavellian language wherever I can. Those words crush, because you've got to have unquestioned authority from the very start. The number of examples of new chief executives or troubleshooters who've been parachuted in and just disappeared into the problem in the woodwork. You need that power, and you need it from day one. I'm not always doing the turnaround these days. Quite often, I want to spend my time teaching chief executives like you, troubleshooters like you, how to do it. And try and make it fun. That first quote's one of my favourites from a very senior banking director. That's what she said. And I think in that photo, one of my favourites, you can see me walking the talk. People laughing, enjoying a breakfast, but with me stalking and towering over them. So it's goodbye from him, and it's goodbye from me.